Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Void War. We're in the final section. We have to go fight the Vault of Souls. Ooh, I don't know if we have enough money, but I think it is worthwhile to check out the merchant, the weapon merchant over here. They might have something worthwhile. Another Retributor. Oh wait, that's mine. Hull Ripper 2 though, because we have a Hull Ripper 1. Do we have the capacity? We have one more weapon point that we could get. Your Hull Ripper 1, Neural Lance. Ignore shield, stuns all crew in room. I don't really feel like stunning the crew would help much, but I think we're gonna go buy the Hull Ripper 2, buy you, and then we need 35 more. If I sell you, we'd end up at 33. What if I sell? Nope. I could sell all three of or you two, but I just bought you. Do I have any missiles? No. I think we're highly likely to get the scrap we need on our own. So I'd rather hold on to the Hull Ripper 1 in case it's useful. He fired a terror beam at me. You guys, I need to upgrade my sensors because not knowing what I'm teleporting into is a terrible idea. But you guys are also probably without oxygen. So that seems dangerous to send my guys into. I could send these dudes into here. Good dodge. Oh, they've, all right. They've, ioned my shields, which is not great. And then the Hull Ripper, you follow afterwards. Nice. Double damage from that is good. You two get in here. Oh, incoming demon. Oh, we can't launch the assault sled into the treasure room. All right, launch the assault into the room closest to the treasure room, which is here. What is that? A Warbringer. Yikes. Well, you guys are dead. All right, get ready, squad. All right, it's moving past us. All right, they've poisoned my entire ship. Sir, can you leave there for a second? You take over the doors. Ah, you're poisoning my husk. Rude. Well, it's not like the shields really mattered all that much. Retributor, Fusillade, followed up with the flare cannon, and then the Hull Ripper comes in at the end. All right, I timed it a little poorly there, but you can take over the sensors again. You guys get out of this room. Sub-Husk, you go over here. You take over the doors. New Sub-Husk, take over. Ah! What the hell? Where did you even come from? How about this man? Oh, he's about to die. Get him out of there. Alright, you guys are all dead. This is a hell of a fight. Retributor. Fire that one. Fire this one. Yes! Success! Return to your stations. Holy hell, what a fight. And everybody got poisoned a lot too. Let's go unvisited node. If we don't need if we don't need the hull, all we have to do is Imperial enforcers, and then they got a Centurion, which is also kind of scary. Let's move you guys out. You guys don't have a boarding platform, so that's good at least. Gotta remember I have that hull beam too, if need be. Alright, watch out for the fire. Alright, fusillade. The retributor. The flare cannon, and then they actually don't have a systemless room. Alright, our engine room is on fire. We took their artillery cannon offline, so that's good. We have these 3 dudes that we could send over there just to bother them, so we will do that. Load crew. Launch crew into their weapon room. All of our weapons are almost ready to go. Oh, fire's out. We should turn that off. Fusillade here. Player cannon here. Retributor, you took off my... How did you hit my... Aha! Get lit on fire. How did you hit my command pod? Jerks. These guys are Johnny on the spot when it comes to repairing stuff. Perfect place for a fire to be. Alright, close that door. Alright, I was gonna say, when the retributor goes, you fire everything else. Good hits. Nice breach. Alright, you 3 are ready to load into the boarding pod again, just to bother them. Load crew. Yeah, back into the weapons room you go. Extreme heat, get ready for the fire. Where's it going? Alright, this room. And unfortunately, I don't have a great place to vent the gas to, so we're just gonna send some dudes in there to fight that fire the old-fashioned way. Alright, fusillade again. Flare cannon on the weapons room. Hull ripper on the weapons room as well. You're out. Oh, nice! Alright, death. Death is happening. I kind of wonder if we couldn't kill them now with, like, our standard boarding party. Like, if you guys hop in here... Although their ship is so small. Take out their artillery cannon again. You're dead. Oh, there's a flame in the cockpit! What the hell? Take the scrap metal, please. And then we would like to upgrade our power, and then we swap out the hull ripper for the better hull ripper. Turn that on. Good. All right, our weapons are in pretty solid shot, or space now. Is everybody back to where they belong? Let's warp out of here. Let's go to the shipyard, because what I'm thinking, instead of fixing our hull, we'll actually just, well, actually, yeah, let's get everybody back up to full. And then if we get into a fight here, we could try using our hull laser. Nothing. All right, boss battle it is. Remember the hull laser? I have a feeling it might save our bacon when we get into this fight with this boss here. So to the Vault of Souls we go. A vast and terrible vessel before you. It is a doom engine, an infernal monument to interminable war. We've already fought the doom engine before. I forgot to upgrade my... Oh, I should have upgraded my sensors. That's a rookie mistake. All right. You two over here, you go over here, and then we will hold off for a sec while these guys get punched out. As we charge up our weapons, we're just kind of hanging out. Oh, boarding party? Okay, coming in hot. Oh, it's just one guy. That's not a problem. He's gone immediately. All right. Husks. All right, everything is up and running. Fire the retributor and the fuselage first, then the flare cannon, and then the hull ripper gets fired at an empty room. Good solid hits. All right, 3 dudes have been summoned. Send them into their husk room. Oh, they got a Chaos Knight. Just duking it out with everybody on that ship. They have 3 Chaos Knights. It's hilarious. All right, Retributor, Fusillade again, Flare, and then the hull ripper into the empty room. Nice hit. Oh, ion missiles galore. All right, you. I don't know why that door was open. Another dude. I like this kind of like Suicide Squad style thing we got going on. Extreme energy detected. I don't know what that means. They shot something at me. Oh, that's what that means. They stunned a guy. That's fine. Retributor, Flare, and then the hull ripper into the empty room. Ow! 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 You breached my room! Quick repair! Let's see here. You're not doing anything. Go fix that room. Man, they repaired that thing so fast. All right, charge up all the weapons again. All right, you guys, load the crew. Launch the sled. More ion missiles incoming. Like, your purpose is not to defeat them. Your purpose is to bother them. All right, Fusillade, Retributor first. Flare to follow, and then the hull ripper into the empty space. Good shots. We're almost at half health. New dude, into the pod you go. I gotta remember the beam now that the beam is fixed. All right, good dodge. All right, weapons up and running. Fusillade, Retributor, Flare, and then hull ripper, and then we need to be on the spot with our beam. Where would the beam do best? I think it's like here. Yes. Nice. They've sent some shock husks after me. Where? There they are. Okay, you're duking it out with that guy. You two go fight that dude. That guy's dead. You go help this dude. You go help this dude. You go help that guy. Good job, squad. I knew I could count on you. All right, you 3 get loaded up. Oh, it's ioned right now. Get ready for damaged repairs. Ow, we just got wailed on across the board. All right. You 2 have that under control. You 3 have that under control. You go help this guy. Okay, there's not a lot of fire on the ship, so that's a good thing. Our fusillade is offline, so we're just gonna fire everything all at the same time. We actually got some shots in there, so I'll take it. Thank you for repairing the ship up. All right, everything needs to recharge. You guys load and launch into none of these rooms are the right size, so I'm just gonna shoot you there. Oh, I see, we've already docked with that room twice, so there's no other places to board. It's funny. You stunned my dudes. Interesting. Alright, Fusillade is up and running. Retributor. And then the Hull Ripper follows after. Okay, the Reaper Beam is ready to rock. Fire it. It takes a really long time to, I was gonna say, to punch across the entirety of that line, but every little bit counts, so. Incoming ion beams. Boys, I need you to get ready to board again, just to bother them. Here we go. I think we're doing okay. We've lost a lot of hull, but overall, I think we're doing not too bad. All right, we only have 3 more boarding placements. The Fusillade is taking forever to charge. That's weird. Duking it out with a... What are you even? A Hound and a Conqueror. Okay. And a Berserker who is almost dead, which is interesting. Right, Fusillade up and running. Energy signature is going to fire off soon here. Fire both of you. Fire that guy. Does the game slow down randomly? I feel like it did, but I don't think I hit anything. Maybe just a lot of crap is happening. Oh! Dude, we managed to get through their entirety of their barrage of lasers. All right, wait, and then the beam is ready to rock and roll. You two, join up. All right, Fusillade, Retributor, Flare, Hull, and then the Reaper beam as soon as their shields drop. Nice. All right, you two, or you three, into the pod. 2 places left, and they only have 3 hull left. Who's this guy? Oh, you're a Berserker. You're a Revenant. I don't know if I've ever seen a Revenant. Just duking it out, not a problem. All right, Fusillade is off or ready to go. Fire those two. Fire you, and then this could be the end of the battle. Yes! To the Vault of Souls, thrust our hand in. We burn to death. We've unlocked Torment 2. Good job, team. That might be the highest score I've had yet. 4.2? That's pretty good. Oh, cool. It tells you what difficulty level you beat the game on. That's fun. All right, you guys are too expensive. I am intrigued by the Priestess. I've heard that she's just kind of a really good boarder. So is the Assassin. Yeah, stun all hostile crew aboard the current ship for 4 seconds. So like if you send her on your boarding party and set off Starscream, now all of a sudden you have 4 seconds with which to kill everybody. I think that's kind of a fun idea. Ben Leor. So let's unlock the Priestess. Confirm. And then... Did we not play with the Bastard Star? What were we fighting with in that last one? Oh, this is a completely different ship. We were in the Interdictor. Yes, okay. So clearly we have to roll back the Bastard Star. Which is kind of interesting because I feel like this one's not really... Enemy cruisers stronger, scrap income is reduced, stacks with the previous levels, so then also... What? 2 points. Places left, and they only have 3 hull left. Just kind of interesting because I feel like this one's not really... Enemy cruisers stronger, scrap income is reduced, stacks with the previous levels, so then also... 2 points. Places left, and they only have 3 hull left. Just kind of interesting because I feel like this one's not really... Enemy cruisers stronger, scrap income is reduced, stacks with the previous levels, so then also... You've got your environmental hazards are also dangerous. So an infiltrator, a scavenger, and a corsair. Like, it feels like this team is meant to board, especially with bolt knives, but we don't actually have a way to board the enemy party, which is kind of funny. All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna roll the priestess with this kind of crew. A siege beam is pretty sick. Bombards with a fast charging beam weapon consumes 3 munitions when you deploy it. I kind of like the idea of this team, and then trying to find a boarding capsule early on, or maybe like a psychomancy that would allow us to board. That could also work for us. But anyway, I think we'll run back the heavy frigate bastard star with the priestess next time. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Void War or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!